Welcome to the 32nd annual Freshmore Clinic. I'm Emily Fricke. I'm the director here at Johnson County Central. Today we have close to 120 students that are participating, which is awesome. They have sounded great all day long, even from the get-go. I'm really excited to see what they're going to sound like in their performance. I've been purposely not listening because I want to hear the end result. Our accompanist today is Miss June Bowers, so if you give her your applause, please. And our director for the evening, his name is Kevin Bosiker. I know him personally because I was his student at one point, way back in the day. He is a great, great guy. You can read his bio in the program, but would you please give him a warm welcome? And lastly, we've got a couple of directors that are helping us out today on the drums and the flute for our first piece. Laura Selesky from Meridian and Beth McCrate from Palmyra. So please give them to us. All right, I'm turning it over to you.
Well, it's been a good day and it's a long day. These students have been in rehearsal starting at 9:45 this morning. So we've been in rehearsal all morning, took a little lunch break, came back, and we were in rehearsal for the afternoon. Thank you for coming out earlier, so hopefully we'll all get home safely and it won't turn to snow or ice before we get there. So I'm super excited to present the 5 pieces the students have for you today. They've done just amazing work, and towards the end here we'll make sure that we get all the teachers kind of recognized. I have a hard time, I can't really see who's even out there, but we'll figure out where they are and thank them, because it's because of them that we're going to have a really good concert this afternoon. The kids came very well prepared, and so we could just work on a lot of different things. And one of the things I wanted to really work with them today is connecting with the music. How does this relate to you, and how can you communicate that to your audience? So when you get your student home tonight, you can evaluate how you think they did, and if they communicated the music well. We got 5 selections. They also help kind of pick the order of songs and what we're going to do them. And the first one is the Carry Dance, and that's what we're going to open our concert with, and then I'll share a little bit about a few of the others as we go along. So this is the Carry Dance. One of the other things that we worked on as we kind of talked about the music was having them tell me, what's your favorite song? What's your least favorite? What's the challenge piece, one that you have to really work at? What is one maybe you don't understand? And have them kind of think about those things as we talk about them, because even if they don't like one of these songs, we still want to do a really good performance and engage you with it as well. So we got to find a way to connect with it. So we talked about that a lot. We also talked about putting songs in an order for a concert. So I asked them, we kind of voted on the order of the songs the way we would present them this evening. So they get a chance to kind of have an idea what it's like to be a director and have to have 5 songs and decide what order to sing them in. I do have to tell you, I kind of swapped out their last one. They had a different song they wanted to end with, and I said, well, here's what happens as a director. I get the final say, so I get to make the choice. But the rest of them are exactly the order that they had picked them, and I think they work really well for our concert tonight. So our next selection is Ezekiel Went A-Walkin', and this is just a fun piece, and we worked a lot on the diction, so I'm hoping as you listen, you can hear every single word that they're saying, and it's an old spiritual, but it's set kind of in a jazz style, so I think you'll enjoy this a lot. This is Ezekiel Went Walkin'. Our next selection is the 10,000 miles. And on this one in particular, we thought about what does that mean, 10,000 miles? That someone is so dedicated and devoted that they're willing to travel 10,000 miles. So we kind of pushed them to think about, is there somebody you know or something you'd be so devoted to that you'd be willing to go 10,000 miles? And so hopefully that expression you get to hear and see a little bit as we sing that next. This is really fun to be back here doing this event. I think I've done it a number of years along the way. There's been times where I've been here conducting. There's been times I've been accompanying. There's been times that you've seen June conducting and me accompanying, because June and I have done this together. So June and I, if we have a long history, I figured we go back lots of years. We won't say how many. When I was way back as a student at Wesleyan in music education, I did my student teaching with June at Pound Junior High in Lincoln Public Schools. So we've known each other all those years, and it was always an easy thing to work together when we did the student teaching thing. And then in years since then, we've done events like this together, and it's been super fun. So I appreciate you help me thank June for playing today. Those are Falls City people, right? No. It's wonderful to have a great accompanist, because that is not always the case. So it's great to have June at the keyboard. And the other thing I want to make sure I acknowledge, we've got a couple more pieces we're going to share with you, but for sure I don't want to forget to acknowledge the teachers from all the schools that are represented here. And they're out there someplace. All of you, will you please stand up? If you're out there or up in the, I don't know where they all are, will you give them a big round of applause? This event has been going on for 32 years. I haven't done it for 32 years. I haven't been here that many times. But I've been here enough to know that year to year there are different times when the level of what we get out of the choir is very different. And I can confidently say that I feel like this is one of the best groups that we've had here in a while. very well prepared. So the teachers have done an excellent job of getting the music in front of the students and have them learn it before they even get here. And then we can have a little bit more fun and enjoy the rehearsal time when they're down on the floor here and we're rehearsing with all of these students and they get to sing in this mass choir. So thank you, teachers, to all of you for your hard work. And I would encourage the rest of you that are here for the concert, thank you so much for coming out and supporting live music in the schools and in your communities. Please continue to do that. There is something very different about having this type of experience live and not on a phone or YouTube or TikTok or whatever it happens to be, when we work together as a community and as a group and we get to sing together and you get to witness that. The performance is just different when it's a live performance. So thank you. Please continue to support all of these types of things within your communities, whether it's here or outside of here. Sunday I did an event with the Beatrice Regional Orchestra and a choir and got to conduct them and perform some of my music, and it's so great to have that opportunity in the communities that we have. So please don't ever stop supporting that. It's an important part, and as I told the students right away this morning, music is one of the only activities, and they have proven this neurologic, how do you say that word? Did I say it? Something like, you know what I'm, brain-wise. Music is one of the only activities that makes both sides of the brain fire together and have to work together. The creative and emotional side, and the left side, which is our logical side. They both have to work together in order to produce music, to perform, to learn a new instrument, to learn new pieces. And so it is very vital and valuable within the education system. We don't want to lose it in our education system because students that are involved in music tend to do better in everything else that they do academically. So please continue to support the programs that you have at your local schools. That's my little soapbox that I make sure I say when I do an event like this. Our next piece that we're going to do, we have two more to share with you, is Fly Away Home. And this is actually the one the students wanted to end the concert with. I don't know if that's good or bad. Were you guys wanting to fly away home, like fly away from me? Or is it just, yeah, for sure. So we're going to do Fly Away Home, and then we'll do the final piece that I chose to do for our ending of our concert. But I think you'll really enjoy this Fly Away Home. Really listen to the words and what the message of this song is.
Come
wish we had a few more songs to share with you, but we only have one more. So it's kind of a short concert, but we appreciate you again coming out today. I just want to say to all of you on stage, thank you for a great day and for working very hard throughout the entire day and having a great performance. So I appreciate that so much. June, thank you again for playing for me. And I'm super excited. I'm just going to throw this out here. I had the privilege of going to Carnegie Hall and actually conducting 5 pieces of mine with a professional orchestra and chorus in New York this past June, and I get to go back in June of 26. I'm going to premiere a new work, 5-movement work called The Journey, that's based on Pilgrim's Progress, and all of you can come with me. So you're welcome to come sing in my chorus for me at Carnegie Hall. Now, on the bad side of it, parents, it costs a little bit to travel to New York and do all of that, but I'm super excited about the opportunity to do that. But it's so fun to get to do events like this with a mass choir, with a bigger choir, because we don't always have this many people in one place to sing. So it's a really great event, and I hope it's been a good experience for the students today as well. So the piece that I chose to end the concert with is the Wells Fargo Wagon from Music Man, because I think just the energy and the excitement of it you're going to enjoy as we finish our concert with this. And basically, I told them as we were looking at it, let's connect this to you. This is kind of like as you're watching out the window at your house, you're looking for the Amazon Prime guy to come and deliver something. So Wells Fargo, they didn't have much of a context for what that would be like. And Wells Fargo has been so long ago, but Amazon Prime, the only difference is I think Wells Fargo took a little bit longer to get you things than Amazon Prime, where you can order it one day and get it the next day. So there was also a few terms in there that we talked about. One of them was COD, and I had to be corrected. Thank you, June, for correcting me on that. I was saying it was charge on delivery. No, it's cash on delivery. It's a little bit different, but this idea of you could order something and it would come to your door and you'd have to pay cash when they got there with it. It was not prepaid. But that's in the reference of this piece. And of course, this comes from Music Man, which is set more in, I think it's the 1920s, is when the actual musical is set. So this would have been Town Square. They were all waiting in the Town Square for the Wells Fargo wagon to come and bring them all the things that they had ordered. And you're going to get to hear a list of those things in this song. So again, thank you for coming tonight. Appreciate you supporting your students and supporting the program. And we'll close out, and I hope you enjoyed the Wells Fargo wagon.
My raisins from Fresno. The DAR has sent a cannon for the courthouse square. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is a coming now. I don't know how I could ever wait to see. It could be something from someone who has no relation, but it could be, yes, it could be, yes, you're right, it surely could be something special, something very, very special now just for me. Oh, you Wells Fargo wagon, keep on coming. Oh, you Wells
so much for coming, and please drive safely and carefully on your way home. Thank you for coming today.
Get my raisin